All right, Shalom, Akim.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. All right, once again, we want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders, Great Millstone, still well. Peace and blessings to the elect. All right, we're Great Millstone, Mississippi. All right, I'm Brother Kazak. To my right is
Yon.
To his right.
Yashima.
All right, today basically going to the topic of we ain't saved yet, man. We're not up out of here just yet. All right, the fight ain't over yet. The fight is going to continue and increase the longer we're here, man. So we're just gonna get into it. Lord willing, y'all edified.
I start here in the book of Luke, chapter 1, and verse 70. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
Right, so this wouldn't be fully fulfilled until the end of the world, man. So we ain't saved yet. All right, we haven't been saved from our enemies just yet.
Right.
That's going to happen in this time. All right, and this is written over 2,000 years ago. So that's a prophecy that's going to be fulfilled in this time, man, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hands of all that hate us. And who mainly hates us? Esau, the Edomites, so-called white people. And then along with them, the other nations, not to mention 2/3 of our own people. We got to be saved from them too. All right? It's more that God.
To perform the mercy promised to our fathers and to remember his holy covenant.
And who are the fathers? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You can't forget Isaac and Jacob. People always want to mention Abraham, but there was a continuance dealing with that promise, man. That covenant. Read it again.
To perform the mercy promised to our fathers and to remember his holy covenant.
What's that mercy promised to our fathers? The kingdom of heaven, man. That's the promise. And that's the blessing. All right, that Abraham received, which was bestowed upon Isaac, which was bestowed upon Jacob, which was bestowed upon the 12 tribes. All right.
A quick precept.
Go ahead.
Leviticus 26 and 42. Then will I remember my covenant with Jacob, and also my covenant with Isaac, and also my covenant with Abraham will I remember, and I will remember the land.
That's it, man. And by him remembering the land, he's remembering the people. Okay. But the point is, he didn't forget about us, but there's still a fight going on. We're still in the land of our enemies, man. You're still a captive slave. Go ahead, out.
Going to Ephesians. All right, this is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Right, so they weren't just fighting demons 2,000 years ago. We're fighting demons now, man, because we're under the same rule of the same people. The Edomites, Elder Bone was speaking about that earlier, man. Going back during the time of the Greeks, which was transitioned to the Romans, the Greco-Roman Empire, but Rome's deadly wound was healed, and they back today. Same people ruling over us, man. And read that again.
Verse 11. All right, this is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
The whole armor are the scriptures. But then the things that, tie in with the scriptures, because we have a full arsenal, man. You have prayer, you have fasting, you got the brotherhood, you have other things, other equipment that aids you in your fight. All right, you got the incense. Some brothers, got the stones. Which they have energy, man. But we need to use everything that we can, because now the spiritual demon Satan is going as hard as he can, because this is our last time being in this type of flesh, man. You got it, bro.
And I make the point. I'm gonna read verse 12 first. It says, "For we wrestle not." This is Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And they starting with the elites, man.
That's right.
Because they actually have tapped into the energy on the left-hand side, man. They have actually summoned demons, man. The brother Priest Shahar from Dallas went into the worship of the goat, and how Esau, all right, he actually tapped into that energy, all right, of those ancient Babylonians and those ancient Egyptians, man.
Yeah.
You know, the same people that was able to perform some of the miracles that Moses was doing on the left hand side.
Yeah.
Esau has tapped into that, man.
That's right.
You see, and that's what we battling against, man. And then these demons, they know who you are in the spirit, man.
Yeah.
You know what they told that guy said, how shy I know, Paul I know. That's for all the elect.
Yeah.
You see, and that's why it seems like in your day to day you get singled out all the time, all day. That's those demons jumping on people, you know, constantly chastising you and trying to sift you, man. You know?
Yeah, because the same entities that they pray to, like the brother said, going back, you know, really to those Hamites, you know, because they tap into that, you know, energy first. You know, those same spirits warn against us, man. You know? But then, you know, it's so many things to tie into it. You got, you know, what the elite doing, because they got a priesthood on the left-hand side. They tap into the spirit world, you know, and these spirits, hey, man, they here, all right? And America's a haven for demons anyway. But then the whole planet Earth, man, has been opened up to the left-hand side, man. The spiritual demon Satan and you know, and his minions under him. But, you know, so you got that on a global scale, but also just dealing with your flesh, you know, and your flesh is your flesh basically like a demon, man. You know, it wars against your spirit, but you're not, you know, necessarily fighting against the flesh. You fighting against them demons that tap into your mind that really want you out the truth. Okay, you know, so it says, you know, we going against the wiles of the devil. That's that trickery, man. Because we in the last stretch, so now it's gonna be a lot of situations where you may be thinking that you're going the right way, but that's Satan really planting seeds in your mind, man, to make you go off.
And the scripture say that the end thereof is death.
Yep.
You know?
That's it, man.
And because it says that every way is right in the eyes of man, but the end thereof is death.
Yep. So now we fully got immersed in the spirit. For the times that we're coming into, we got to follow the spirit to make sure we ain't going off our flesh. We're not going off emotions or self-seeking or something, just what we want. Remember, man, this is a contract that we agreed to. So really, we got to finish, man. And Satan, he hates that. He hates that. He hates what we're doing right now. You know, but this is what we need, you know.
Because then you go back into the book of Job, he asked Satan what was he up to.
Yep.
You know, he pretty much saying he's just walking to and fro in the earth, seeking whom he may devour.
Is it?
So if you don't have that true spirit of Yahweh Shem Hashai upon you, then you may be one of those that become consumed and devoured by Satan. But you got to have that shield and that armor and that buckler all through the spirit, because that's what's going to actually be able to blockade those darts of penetration from Satan himself.
Yeah, I got a quick precept on what you just spoke on. This is Proverbs 14:12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. You know, just like Elder was saying, man. You know, Satan can deceive you to thinking that you're on the right path, man, by going against the apostles, changing the doctrine, you know, making fun of the chip. You know, Satan can deceive you like you're doing something, all right, that's significant in the spirit, but really, you know, you setting yourself up for horrible deaths, man. You know, ignoring the prophets, scoffing the prophets, going to church, all right, being a Muslim, you know, those are all deceptions that the Most High has set out for those that he don't desire, man. You know, and it seems right in their mind, in their logic, all right, but it's going to end up in death, man.
Con. And we see you guys on the forefront. I mean, Nazariah, where you at? But not just you, but all you other guys coming against the doctrine. But also speaking as far as for brothers in their daily lives, man. Brothers actually in the truth in Great Millstone. You know, we got to make sure that we ain't doing that. You know, going off our own spirit, man. Because you may not necessarily be going off of what you're teaching, but, you know, living the truth. All right? Making sure we going the right way. All right? Some more? You got something else?
Yeah, I got something. You had something?
Well, I got a couple.
All right. Well, this is St. John chapter 16, verse 33. It says, these things have I spoken unto you, that in me you might have peace.
And see, that's the only peace you're going to get here. All right? You're not going to get peace from a lot of money. You're not going to get peace from your woman, you know. You're not going to get peace from anything, man. You get brothers got certain outlets, but it's the end of all that shit, man.
Yeah.
Even different music you listen to, like, to be honest, showing you like we in a different age right now, you know. And this ain't the kingdom yet, because in the kingdom you never gonna get tired of stuff. You get tired of hearing the same shit, seeing the same stuff. So ain't no peace here, man. The only thing you can really be content with is the spirit. Yeah, how about Shemyaw Shai? This truth. That's the only contentment you gonna have, man. All right, because that's where the peace is. The peace is in Yahweh Shai.
So in the world, you should have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world.
Right. So he overcame it for us, and in the spirit, we overcame if we believe and do the work. You show your faith by your works. In the spirit, this already happened, but you still gotta fulfill it. You know, so we gotta fight to fulfill that. All right, get your precepts.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 6, starting at verse 10. Well, I'll start at verse 9. But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you and things that accompany salvation.
Right, because you're not disenchanted, like the brother Ayash was just speaking about. Guys that change, you know, the doctrine. Guys that, you know, do all type of different things, man. And there were men that were amongst us. That's why scriptures speak about, you know, the son of perdition, you know, which was Judas. But, you know, you being betrayed from the inside, you read the book of Jude, you know, men that were amongst us, man. They were in the body. All right? And we got to fight to not be like those cats, man. We see the end of them. They fade to black. You don't even hear about a lot of them anymore, man. They just not here. And they bugged out because the last state of that man is worse than the first. Okay? So we persuaded better things of you because once you go off, and it applies to any of us because we signed a contract in the spirit. Once you leave this truth, man, you crucified the Lord afresh, which is what this chapter went into, man. And the Lord ain't about to come back down here and die for any of us. He did it once, and it's sealed. That's it. All right? And that shows you that you also supposed to still keep the law, man. All right? To the best of your ability. But also continue what you learn. All right? So things that accompany salvation, things is going to get us delivered, man. Go ahead.
Though we thus speak, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister.
What y'all doing right now? Go ahead.
And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end.
Yeah. So that's the point right there, man. You got to finish. It doesn't matter if you don't finish. You know? Because our works are being stored up in the heavens, but if we stop, you know, the Lord gonna throw it away, man. It's as if we didn't do anything. That's why we gotta keep doing this until the end, like the brother just read, man. It says full assurance. So you also knowing what you're involved in, man. Some brothers don't die for this truth, man. Okay? Was they on that?
Yeah, that was it on that.
Yeah, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Or we can get Jeremiah and then get what you got in Corinthians.
What was it in Jeremiah we needed?
Harvest past, some of ended. Yeah, you can give it to Ayash. Ayash can get it, and then we end up on Corinthians.
All right. I get 1 Corinthians 9, 26.
1 Corinthians 9, 26.
Okay. Let me get this in Jeremiah first real quick.
Yeah, brother. So, you know, the point is, man, you know, this is a brief lesson, but in so many words, man, just summing it all up, we got to continue to fight, all right? You know, all the scriptures basically saying the same thing. We ain't made it yet to be written in the book of life. That's to be predestined for salvation, but we don't know yet. You don't know until you actually beamed up. I was one of those men.
That's why I said the righteous shall scarcely be saved.
Yep.
Because you're not going to know you're saved until you're saved, you know?
That's it.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 8, verse 20. The harvest is past, the summer is ended, and we are not saved.
Man, that's so spiritual. All right. Hey, because you're seeing season after season, you know, because we're in the fall now. And very soon it's going to be winter. So you seeing all the trends, these same wicked holy days for Esau. And this October shit, you know, Halloween. Then you got Thanksgiving. Then you got Christmas. What's that demon? Krampus. You know, worship of Satan, basically. But you're seeing all these different things happen year after year after year, and you've been seeing it since you've been in the truth. And we're still here. But the point is, we can't get complacent. We ain't saved yet. So we still got to fight, man. That's why it's important to stay plugged into the spirit, man. You know, on your own, and also being amongst the brothers. This is our energy source, man. You plug into the circuit, you know, it's like you putting gas in your car for the week just so you can, you know, make it to where you need to go. But then eventually you got to fill up again. Because we're in a time of trimming our lamps, man. You see a lot of guys lose their oil, you know, and we can all do more, man. I know I'm going to be out work next week. It wasn't by choice. It's a plant shutdown, but I'm going to do videos like hell, man, because I have leisure, you know, but whether it's videos, reading, the brothers, all this is used for us to fight, man, because you staying focused on the truth, okay? Go ahead, Doc.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 26. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air.
Right, so you know what you're involved in. You're not uncertain, okay? You know, and you hitting your target. You're precise. But at the same time, even though you're doing all you can, you know, you still look at it like, well, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You know? And you doing certain stuff for brothers, you know, you're not looking at it like, well, hey, well, this brother gonna pay me back, or I'm expecting something back from him, something earthly. You know what the Lord about to give us, man? If we continue, go ahead out.
Verse 27. But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
Yeah, and none of us want that, man. You know, and we've seen guys. You know, I was hey, this brother, we've seen men. You know, what do they say? One that is wise to teach of many, and yet is unprofitable to himself. That shit's scary as hell, man. And then you see what they're doing now. Fuck that, man. You know, but hey, the point is, if you keep doing this, you're not gonna be a castaway. You know, so you know we went over the time limit. That's thanks to me, but I was just thinking about this a lot. Hey, the point is, brothers, we ain't up out of here yet, man. I can close the statements. All right. So what they want to say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakat, Wadash, double honor to our apostles and others, great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.